Hey everybody, the following video is brought to you by Actable. Actable gives you the power to profit. Please check them out at actable.com. Now on with the show. Hey everybody, it's your hospitality friend Glenn here, and I'm in Nashville, Tennessee for Starwood Hotel's Leadership Conference. Oh, look who I've got Freitag. I can't believe it. This is really amazing. So,
I live just down the street.
oh, so do you?
Fair disclosure.
Not that amazing. Then, actually,
Which is why they invited me. No travel costs. No, it's your town. Come on over.
the truth is, you were just hanging out in the lobby, hoping an event would happen. He can speak at.
And then there's a camera.
Yeah, right. So it's great to see you, but unfortunately, I'm not feeling positive energy right now in the hospitality business.
It is bumpy is the word we're using. That's probably a kind word. The tariff talk has obviously rattled the market. I talk to reporters all the time and to operators about what does the tariffs mean. And I think there's sort of two ways to think about it. Goods, lumber from Canada and the Mexican concrete, it's all got to be more expensive. The upside might be we're not overbuilding. The pipeline is still good.
This is where we always have trouble, because everyone seems to conflate those two things, but it's two distinct things. So if you're an operator right now, you're happy a hotel's not opening down the street because you're already having trouble pushing rates, right? But if you're a developer, you got to develop.
Exactly. And if you're an owner and the brand is pushing the PIP that we've been talking about for 5 years, you said, well, I thought I knew what my new bed would cost,
Right.
but now I'm not so sure. So maybe we have to resource where the stuff comes from for the PIP. So that's also going to have an impact on renovation.
Yeah, now when I was at the Hunter Hotel Investment Conference just a few weeks back, people were saying at that time they felt if interest rate just came down just a little bit, that would really be the nudge to get development going. I'm not confident that's going to happen with the latest series of events.
I mean, now I think the market is pricing in between 3 and 5 interest rate cuts. So you may get your interest rate cut. The question is, do you still want to pull the trigger and buy something in this environment where there's so much uncertainty? And if you are in a coastal market that relies on Canadian travelers or European travelers or Asian travelers, are they going to come? I don't know. Like right now, we can even see in markets along the Canadian border that the weekend demand has fallen off.
Well, Canadian travel's almost been completely evaporated. I'm worried for places like Walt Disney World in the summer, because Canadians and folks from the UK are two massive markets for them.
Absolutely. And if the rhetoric and the actions of people at the border being detained, unfortunately, that has really bad implications for the press at home. I'm from Germany, and there are lots of stories about there were only 2 or 3 cases, but I read all over the news about people being detained, and people like, oh, do I really want to go to that?
I wouldn't if it's and people have a tendency to do that. For example, I was at an event like 20 years ago in Mexico, and there was some violence nowhere near it, and people cancel. Yeah. I'm like, that's like me canceling a trip to California when there's violence in New York, right? So it's the same kind of thing, but it's still psychologically, I don't want to be that person that gets stuck at the border.
Yeah, and I'm super worried, actually not about this year, but about next year, World Cup, right? The largest soccer event in the world, and the Germans and the Spaniards and the Portuguese, they love to travel to their team. Will they?
Yeah. Huh. Well, we'll find out. So let's end this on a positive note. Do you have one?
So it's beautiful weather outside.
Yeah, it's spring.
So I think we're here at the Starwood conference. They're leaning into luxury.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to continue to see very, very healthy results from the global luxury hotel industry. I'm going to give a talk later on today, is saying, look, there's a lot of bumpiness in the market, but the people you're targeting are sort of flying above that a little bit. So I think for the upper income earners, I think hotels that target them are still going to be.
Yeah, and this is the perfect time right now to really focus on what your branding is. Get back to those old school tactics to fill up those rooms, and most importantly, make sure people have an incredible experience, no matter what it's going to cost you, because that's your only way out. Man, it was great talking to you.
Good to see you.
Hey, like, subscribe, share this video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks.